All right, here with Justin Grant after winning Friday night at Knoxville in the Corn Belt Clash. $8,000. I know Avanti put some extra money in the purse tonight. How big is this win for you and your team?
Yeah, no, it's big. Anytime you can win at Knoxville is a big night, and beat Brady Bacon here, who's been awfully tough. That feels really, really good. And we've had a really good year, but we're coming off of a pretty rough few weeks here. And so we went to work this week, found a few issues with the car, and got things squared away. Felt like a race car driver again tonight. So in that aspect, it was a really big win for us, just kind of get some confidence back, feel good again.
As you guys got laps in, the race grew later. The crowd kind of kept creeping up, and probably the loudest it's been all season when you and Brady were battling. Take me through all those sliders that were thrown between both you guys and how it feels to come out on top.
Yeah, no, it feels great to come out on top of any of those battles. You feel like you get a couple guys, you and a couple guys are kind of the same speed. You really feel like you've done your job when you come out on top. And it was fun trying to pick apart the cushion and figure out where you could make time, where you didn't need to make time. And it was really tricky tonight, so it opened up some opportunities to race and do some things. And I made a big bobble off of 2 there, which allowed Brady to slide me. And then fortunately we got the restart there. Brady, peeled off run down the moisture down the front stretch. It's big half miles. Like it's hard to get out of the moisture down the front stretch. You just open yourself up too big. And learned that a long time ago. I was leading Oskaloosa and Kyle Larson beat me. I did the same thing. I was running down the front stretch and I peeled up to get back to the cushion, and he sucked my stickers off into one. And so tonight, Brady kind of did that same thing. He peeled out, and I was like, okay, there's my window. Go fire in the crosshair. And then the curb was so tricky, gnarly in the middle of 1 and 2. You got him slid. Now you're like, okay, let's not crash, and kind of survive that and got a good run down the back stretch. I'm like, okay, I think we're home safe here as long as we don't crash this thing.
With these half miles and how unique your guys' cars are and how they run here, how difficult is it to, wait and be that patient that you have probably 1-2 chances in the last 5-6 laps to actually make a pass to get a win if it came down to that situation? What's it like racing in that kind of aspect?
Yeah, that's a good question because, you have to be really aggressive. Like these non-wing cars, they don't really, like any race car, they don't work unless you're driving them. So you're running really hard against that cushion, and the non-wing cars, they're trying to bite you. They're trying to get the left rear picked up, especially when it's curvy, and so it's pretty gnarly. You're running hard, and then you got to run aggressive, and you got to take an opportunity when it presents itself because you might not have that many. But if you take the wrong opportunity and you don't get the guy slid, especially on these big slick half miles, you're dead in the water, and it's going to take you 5 or 6 laps to get back to him, and you've just ruined your shot. So you got to be really aggressive in the right moments.
And we've talked about how big of a night this is for your team. You're staying with a guy down the road that won the 360 race here in Jamie Ball. What do you think that's like, you guys sweeping the night and the guys staying at Jamie Ball's race shop, I guess?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I know he's had he's been running well, but he's had an uphill battle here the last couple of years as far as getting a win. And Jamie's a good race car driver, so it's good to see him win that. Regardless, he's a buddy of mine, whether I'm staying with him or not. So happy either way. But it makes it pretty cool. The old race shop down there swept the night.
How big do you anticipate the party being?
Oh, I don't know. I'm getting a little old to party these days, but we'll probably have 1 or 2. We get back to the shop. Then we got maintenance to do tomorrow. We got work to do tomorrow, and come back here and race for some money again.